Well, hi there. My name is Kathy St. Martin, and I would like to share with you a vision that has been on my heart for a long time, and I'm getting ready to really pursue it with all my might. First, let me share with you who I am. Basically, I'm a woman who's been in the jewelry business for a very long time. I had 2 jewelry stores in the late 80s to the mid 1990s, fine jewelry stores in Connecticut. I later moved to central Pennsylvania at the late 90s or so and had a bead shop right by the main campus of the University of Penn State for 6 years. It was at that time that I started teaching basic jewelry classes, and as a result of teaching those classes, I extended myself to the campus for their enrichment program. It's called the Ollie Foundation, and I wound up teaching through that program for 10 years. And then I subsequently started teaching in many states around the country, different venues ranging from private guilds to private classes to universities. All in all, I had a very well-rounded teaching career, and I also taught in Tucson for several years at major bead shows. About 5 years ago, my life changed, and I wound up asking myself, why am I doing this? Is it to challenge myself with a technique and excel at learning it, to execute it to my students? Yes, it was. Was it to have a wonderful, creative, final design to sell to the public? Somewhat, yes. But I wanted more. And I didn't know what I really wanted to say about that, except for I wanted to give back in a way that people could use my talents. I was trying to figure out how to do that. See, when you teach, you have one class in front of you, and you're not sure how far people will go with the skills that you teach them. That's okay. But I thought, I want to do more than that. I would love to teach people who are on the cutting edge of wanting to give back to society on a global level. And I came across a university as I was getting inner healing and healing from a lot of things during that hard time in my life. I found myself in Kona, Hawaii, at the University of the Nations there. It is a broad campus that attracts people from all over the globe that want to take their gifts and give back to the world. It is a Christian facility, but it's also a huge mecca of 1,400 bases that span the globe, that we can take skills of all proportions and excellence and help people find a way up. Give them a hand. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to duplicate myself by teaching my skills to the students that come into this university and give them the opportunity to go back out into the globe. Any of those bases are available, and let them teach. The other thing that I wanted to do is take professional marketing people and help people groups where they're at, marketing products based on natural resources. So it's a big task, but I have a multiple-pronged vision. The first vision is what I'm asking for your support to help me with today. I would like to establish a jewelry classroom off campus from the university for 1 year that is easy breakdown, because I'm sure I'm going to move it onto the campus. But in order to do that, I have to sign a lease for a year, and the average rent for a place near the campus is roughly $24,000 a year. That does not include how picky I am about OSHA standards for safety. I figured that's going to run me another $9,000 because I'm very picky about making sure my students are safe. So there's those 2 fees. The next fee is I'm trying to put together a studio that could initially be set up for 12 to 14 students. I've done a lot of research on basic equipment, and I've come up with a figure that's rather conservative, and that's anywhere from $34,000 to $40,000. In addition to that, I have personal needs to stay off campus in a safe environment for myself. It's probably going to run me about $20,000 to $25,000, including insurance. This does not include any traveling that I'm going to be doing. So you can see that I have a full plate. I'm anxious to get started. It has been a vision of mine for at least 5 years, but I know in my heart it's been a lot longer, more than 10. I would love for you to consider partnering with me. Should you, I will keep you abreast on every pace and every step of the way. I will send you newsletters and update this my site with pictures and people that I'm meeting and whatever this involves. I will keep you abreast on it. You will have receipts for any donations. So this is a pretty safe environment. I'm accountable to some very important people, and I'm asking for your support. Thank you for thinking of me. You can connect with me on Facebook under Kathryn A. St. Martin. You can go to GoFundMe/Kathy's Kona class. Feel free to convo me either place. And you can also set up payments through PayPal if you're interested. Again, I'm very grateful for you to consider me. Good things to all of us as we do good things for others.